At the end of the summer of 2004, I received an email about the Center for Primary Research Training that said they're looking for people who have the language skills, can do Arabic, Persian, or Turkish, and also some paleographic training if they have any. So I wrote back and I said I could do Persian, Arabic, and Turkish, not or, but and. And I had just finished a course in Turkey on Ottoman paleography. I guessed that I probably knew a lot of the text. First of all, I didn't know that UCLA is one of the two largest repositories of Near Eastern manuscripts in the US. And we have somewhere around 8,000 to 10,000 volumes. So the sheer number to me was shocking.
يا من بسلطانه ينتصر المظلوم وبعونه يعتصم مكلوم. سبقت مشيتكم.
When you look at a manuscript, there's a lot of detective work you have to do, which you didn't know. So how do I pick up this manuscript, look at the spine, or look at the first word and try to figure out what this is about, or what kind of political or religious affiliation does the author have? How to use marginalia for finding out what kind of text we're dealing with in a hand that you're not familiar with and you're processing fast. So all of that I learned here. What was great about the manuscripts that I had processed was that I could combine the cataloging and the research that I had done with a kind of a teaching presentation. This is a list of famous cities and their distance from other important places. And then this is the distance of Tibet to Mecca or to Somnath in India or to Kashmir, right? And then it's got these digits at the top that tell you what the distance is from Tibet to those places. And this is Kashmir to whatever, Constantinople, etc. A lot of these books, you have the original manuscript, but then the title's torn off, and then somebody redid it in the 20th century or 19th century. And so you don't have the original leather cover. But this one, you actually have the original binding, and you could tell from the way that it's actually sewed to the back. Also from the drawings, the illustrations. They depict contemporary dress. This would be a 17th century Safavid in what is today Iran. And you got another one on this side. And you have a little partridge on the inside, which is kind of nice. And actually the title's on there. It's called Kanz al-Lughat, which is the treasury of words. It's an Arabic to Persian dictionary. I don't have a copy of these here, but occasionally you find grocery lists. And then you find things like, on such and such day, my daughter so-and-so was born, light of my eyes, may she live to a natural life. So what does the book tell us besides the content? Even if it's the 150th copy of this text, the text is still valuable because it has personal information. I realized, having worked here, that the teaching part is what I feel more strongly drawn toward. The things that I learn here are very useful to me now. I can do research and find things out in the way that my colleagues can't. I think a lot of the sort of nitty-gritty of research that you have to learn to be able to really do proper research. You don't learn that as thoroughly in a history department or another department as you would working in a library.